Hello and welcome back. This is just going to be a small video between. I've been collecting pearls and I've got a whole collection. So in this resting point you can see I've got 4 pearls, and over here I've got 3 pearls and a neuronfish. So I'm planning to go get another pearl right now, but I'm gonna be using passage to get there. I'm gonna go to 5 Pebbles because there's a pearl on the outside of 5 Pebbles, and yeah, I'd like to show off all the passages, so I'll have that as part of my Let's Play. Yeah, so everywhere I've been, I've collected pearls. Now I felt like this isn't something I wanted to do on stream because it's pretty much just me going back and forth and dying a bunch of times trying to bring back these items. Now there's one pearl on the top of this tower which was really difficult to get if you approach from the other direction. Now here's a shelter. If you approach from this direction and you swim up from the tunnels below, at the bottom of the water here, you rely on the fishes, the turbo fish, or whatever it's called, to meet you in the water to be able to survive, because you can't safely swim into the pipe transition that you need to take to the other side. Halfway up the swim, there's another pipe they have to take, which will take you to the other side of the tower, and then you can climb further up. It's actually much easier to approach from the top, which is approached from this resting area. Though I guess maybe you can swim all the way up to the surface from the bottom. Maybe, I'm not sure. I haven't attempted it yet. But yeah, there's the pink pearl on top of that tower. Very tricky to get. And from the exit to Shaded Citadel, over here with the blue markers. Actually, that might be... I don't know what that is. No idea what that is. But there was a colored pearl hiding underneath that islandy thing. This transition taken to the Shaded Citadel. A room where I'd already taken a peek into. A room infested with large spiders had a magenta pearl, which I went and picked up. It was not too difficult to get, actually. So yeah, I've already collected 3 pearls, 2 of them from from the shoreline area with looks to the moon, and one of them I peeked into the previous location quickly to get. And now I'm planning to get the pearls from the chimney canopy, the industrial complex, possibly, and the garbage wastes. Also 5 Pebbles. So I'm kind of just going back and yeah, grabbing the things. Now let's see if this will take us exactly where we want to be. Maybe it won't. Okay, right. So now we're in the zone select screen. We've taken the Chieftain Passage. I've since the last stream unlocked another passage, the Scholar Passage, and also achievement, which you get for holding 3 different colors of pearls at any given time. Should Citadel? No, that's not what we want. Garbage wastes? Potentially yes. I need to go back there. That's going to cycle through every zone we've been before. Chimney Canopy, I'm also visiting. But the big deal is 5 Pebbles. So I hope I can travel back to 5 Pebbles. Subterranean, we've also visited. Aha, 5 Pebbles. However, what else have you got? The exterior. Now I'm just wondering exactly where they'll take me if I ask the exterior, and exactly where they'll take me if I ask 5 Pebbles. I think the smart thing to do would be to choose 5 Pebbles, because I know the difficult thing to do is to come to go out of 5 Pebbles through the unfortunate development. But we're not passing through the unfortunate development. We're going through the safer areas of 5 Pebbles because we're going to the city above, outside 5 Pebbles, because that's where the pearl resides. So I'll go there. Okay, no zero gravity. That's good, isn't it? I don't recognize where we are. Okay, we're at 5 Pebbles. Oh. Oh. No, 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 no. Oh no. That's not good. I do not like what I'm seeing. This means we would have to travel back through the unfortunate development. I don't even, to be honest, I don't think it's actually possible to climb back up through where we came from. Now, we made most of our exit through 5 Pebbles unfortunate development, or whatever it's called, by dropping down and avoiding a lot of the predators and dangers that way. I honestly don't think it's possible to do that. Shit. That's not cool. Of all the places they could have put me in 5 Pebbles, this is possibly the worst. Yeah, it's actually the worst. They could have put me pretty much anywhere at 5 Pebbles, but not here. This is like the lower exit of 5 Pebbles. Oh, that's terrible. It also makes me wonder what happens when you take passage, if they just send you to the latest resting point that you found. Okay, I think I'll find another way. Yeah, that's bad. Very bad. Actually, worst case scenario is that I end up wasting all of my passages on this endeavor. Okay, you can make it. Good job. Right now, I'm actually just trying to find a way to die. Okay, I think we found it. Or not? Hmm. Okay, this is quite curious though. I'm not sure if it is a fixed location they'd send you to. Oh wow, that was a great trajectory. If they do send you to a fixed location when taking passage, this does seem to be a really good way of bringing a neuron fly to looks to the moon. If they always send you to that one, right? Because that is probably the last area you'll find neuron flies. And the exit's relatively close. Wow. I didn't think it would be that difficult to find a hazard to suicide at. Aha, we found it. It may... Oh, good job. Now I'm taking passages as we die. I don't know... I'm not 100% on how the game saves. I know the game saves when you rest at a shelter. Now I've been dying and then taking passages. I've got a sneaking suspicion that the game will also save when you do passage. So I'm probably just wasting all these passages. There you have the Saint, which you get for resting 4 times without killing anything, I think. Okay, so 5 Pebbles was a disaster. It has to be the exterior. Shoreline, that's where we came from. Shaded Citadel is also no good. Okay, let's find out where they'll put us in the exterior. You know, if they put us in our last resting point in the exterior, it's gonna be... it's gonna be pretty bad too. Pretty bad. I'm trying to save time by taking passage. But depending on where they put me, it might have been easier to just return. Oh, I like the look of this point. Like the look of this. This looks like the resting point when you just enter the ascent to 5 Pebbles. Okay. The wall leading to 5 Pebbles. This is exactly where I want to be. I mean, it's not exactly where I want to be. Ideally, they would have dropped us off all the way up here at this resting point, right next to the pebble. So I'm gonna have to make the climb up to 5 pebbles again. Because the pearl I'm looking for is at the very top. Yeah, the pearl I'm looking for is at the very top at the city on top of the construct that is the wall housing 5 pebbles. Right, so I'm gonna have to make this climb again. That's gonna take some effort. I'm curious to know when they send you to a place, when you use passage, if it's a fixed location or a fixed hibernation point for every location. That would make sense. But the fact that you can't choose your hibernation point makes it kind of less useful. A lot less useful. Oddly enough, it does give you maxed out karma. So that's probably a strategy to use on the hunter. Anyway, the work continues. I'm going to try and get as many pearls as I can, revisiting areas that I've already been and bringing them all the way back to Looks to the Moon. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I think I'm up to it. I may also collect another vulture mask to progress onwards before next stream. So yeah, we'll get it done. We'll eventually kind of complete the collection. I don't know, this I'm not sure about. Subterranean, for instance, don't know about that one. Seems like a long way back. Well, we'll get something at least. We'll definitely get stuff. We'll get a whole slice of lore in the next stream. That's for sure. Anyway, have a good day. Take care and see you next time.